Gamestah's coverage of the CGI action as it appears on the Cybergamer ladder. My name is the Big Dom Mega. You can see me flying and whizzing around the screen right now on this offline VOD, just in case you didn't know, because you're watching it on the Gamestah site. We are seeing the Archaic boys go up against the Quadplay boys. The Archaic, of course, have one win under their belt. The Quadplay boys do not. On the Quadplay team, however, there is Sammy, Valdo, Imez, Silver, and Gold. I have a feeling that that's not their real names. Anyway, on the other team, I know there's Miller and Motion and Sensuki in there somewhere. There's also Rainbow Joy and Second Rate. As we do get into the first round, we've got a lot of nades, a lot of kills going on. Not a lot of kills going on. So my own name is the Big Don Mega. As Sammy very heavily tagged at the top of A, doing a couple of flashes. There it comes. As Sammy is on, or the Quadplay, team is on the attacking side, I should say. As Gold with the bomb now, looking over towards the broken sniper building over the other side there, hugging the ground. A very Motion with the first takedown of the evening. Took down Sammy. Sammy poked in a little bit too far on those B stairs, as Valdo will do as well. As Vlado will do. I'm so sorry, mate. You've got a stupid game. As just looking down the stairs now, just a couple of left and right. Miller with a nice Millinade. Well, I mean, oh, nice, as the scope comes out and takes down Silver as well. Imez, Vlado, and Rainbow Joy. Imez, lots of kills coming up on this ticker right now, as Imez is the last one left for his team. He's got the bomb across the street here, and he's got Second Rate, and I do believe it's I don't know. I'm not gonna have a guess because I'll get their name wrong. But hash is what this silly boy has decided to call himself. Nevertheless, here goes Imez across the street. He hears the bullets flying over his head as he looks across the street towards the bottom bike. Has a little bit of a fire. It's coming through the wall at him again now, as bottom A has kissed him in the head and made him go on down like a sack of potatoes. Alongside me, I should point out, is the big Scissortron. How are you, mate? Second round, all yours.
Hey, sorry, I was hiding behind the bin there when you were casting without me, but I've come out to talk a little bit because I'm being told that's what I'm good at. Sammy's already heavily tagged as he's trying to get across that road. Silver there with the scope. They're all pushing in. The old man Gold. A bit scared there with the bomb. He's scared to press those buttons as Vlado takes down the Mott at the front of Cap. So Vlado, that looks like his spot for the game, and he's the one who's complaining about the lag. I can see him stuttering around a bit there on the checkers. We've got Gold there just edging up to plant that bomb site. Miller still back A with the AK-74U in Second Rate, I think that is, just firing out the front of Cap. So the bomb's gone down on B, and the Quadplay boys now taking this round out against Archaic. So it's Archaic's got the man of Hash, Miller, and second Ra. Or should that say Rate? And the Quadplay, full complement of players except for the man of Sammy, who's been so poorly killed. Quadplay, Mr. Gold has taken down the Mr. Ash, and Second Rate coming in there behind Vlado as Imez takes down Miller. So it's big Second Rate here to pull something out of his bottom. Unfortunately, he pulled something out of the bin there beside bin and was shot through that wall at the broken wall, so he's gone down. So it's all 1-1, all 1-1, 1-1s all over the place on the Gamestah scoreboard. Back to you, Don.
Yes, as I should point out, Quadplay boys are slightly attacking, biased as Hash, Motion, and Silver, all getting very, very early kills through the smoke. Motion doing the little bit of a rush there as Miller. Also a little bit of tag as he rushes bike. There he goes, takes down Silver, looks around the corner now, has a bit of a poke too far. Gold takes him down. Vlado pops the smoke. He's got his boy there within Gold, as Gold will look across into the smoke, decides to drop down. He knows that the cafe plant is all safe for him there. Here's the nade, pop over his head, stops the plant. Here goes Vlado around the corner. Fire! Second Rate will take them down there. The nade on the nade and the shot on Vlado, as that'll put them in the front. The Archaic boys in the front as spam in binds and all that kind of crap come out. Says on the, or I should say on the Oz Games screen.
On the Oz Games scoreboard, I forgot that one before. Quadplay Vlado taking out Miller, nades to Sammy. Sammy's not having a good game so far. Mashy on the keyboard for him. 0 for 4. So we've got gold there moving into B, absolutely destroyed, may I say, by Mott, who's Mott's moving around the back of the counter. I'm watching these two, and Mott destroyed by Silver. So nice bit of outplay there by Silver. Miller a bit cut, and Vlado replying with the question mark. So a bit of an E-fight going on the T button there itself. We've got Hashman, the scope, back B, back A. He's extremely scared to poke anybody in this game, but a good poke by him on the back A stairs will keep the man from Bike moving up, and that of course is Imez, who's just poking out of lights there to try and get a shot down the middle of the street. Second rate still there in the cafe. That looks like his spot for the scrim. He's getting a good tag through the bin there on I can't even see who it was. I think it might have been Silver or Imez or something like that, but Silver's actually destroyed the man who's sporting the hashes here. Sizz gets a bit of lag and begins to cut out, but he's back in the action. Second rate still running, poking out a cafe here. We're going quiet because he's making a bit of no sound action by the bin. He's having a look around. It looks like the bomb's going down by Silver. Silver doesn't have a clue where he is, and neither does Imez. Unfortunately, they're both sitting in the same area, and second rate's had a bit of fire there, and he's looking under the bin trying to find, I think it might be Imez there, who's on the other side of the bin. So everyone's looking at the wrong side of the bin. Good spots here. Second rate picks up Imez there. Second rate's trying to go in for Silver, but Silver's playing very smart. He's sitting behind the counter, and he knows that second rate's been trying to defuse that bomb. 22 seconds, and second rate just outplayed him there, poked and waited for him to poke him. So it's like the reverse poke, if that makes any sense. 360s and 180s all over the shop, and he's got that bomb defused as 1-3 on the scoreboard. It looks like the Archaic boys might be making a break for the finish line here, which is far away.
A break for the finish line. Gold picked up the bomb, nades over the building. I should say too, hash on the Archaic side is of course Gamestah zone. I should mention is Inez already has the early nade, gets tagged across the street, does manage to make it across the street though, as second rate in motion, both taking a bit of a belly in the cafe. Sensuki, bit of a poke, gets taken down by Silver. Silver now looking into the cafe as more fire comes out from somebody in the, I think it's Vlado in the checkers as he moves down. Silver, Imez, the Quadplay boys starting to roll out a little bit here as the motion fires through the bin. Can't make anything happen of it though, and Vlado will take him down. Second rate is the last one left for his team, as Silver has taken down another one of his teammates apparently. Was that one or two? Who the hell knows? The second rate. Wow, that's not what you expected. Anyway, second rate running up the middle of the street like an absolute bandit. Gets taken down by Gold though, as he's firing left, firing right. Can't make anything happen of it. That'll be 3-2 on the OzGamers scoreboard. That's in Archaic's way, I should mention, Sizz.
Yeah, well, it's funny. Second rate was probably just waiting for Silver to take out the whole Quadplay team at that point. He's got 2 TKs, but he's picked it up on the hash. Let me just note there's not that many hashes, there's only 4. We just like to reinforce things here at Gamestah. So he's still got Silver there with that scope at backlight. Imez at the bottom bike shop running those bikes into 8 itself. And Sammy, I think, getting chased again as Vlado's destroyed by Big Motty. I've abbreviated your name, mate. It's going to fly. Imez taking out Miller, I think, around the A side there. Silver, again, good scope on Mott, so he's rectifying that poor last round as the Rainbow G, I don't even know what to call him, I'm just going to call him Rain, takes down Sammy. I think it may have been, or was it, I'm looking at the wrong team.
Explosives
no,
planted.
Sammy. And the bomb there down by Gold, so he's running back at the B. I've got no idea what's going on as he's sitting behind the counter. I'm starting to talk fast because second rate's going to move in here into B, and it's second rate and the Rain Boy, again, Quadplay, they're mashing their keyboards because they're probably in the worst position I've ever seen. Opposite ends of the street, Imez tags down second rate. Can Silver team kill his own player? No, because Rain's going to take down Imez first. Silver trying to take down Main, failing awfully, and probably considering to take down Gold at the same time, just to even the odds a bit here. Gold sitting here, hiding away from Silver at the back of the counter, and hearing Rain going down, planting those buttons, touching the board, and Rain, I keep calling him Rainbow, taken down by the Gold, who's produced the gold on the bomb site there. So it's 3-3 on the OzGamers scoreboard. It's all evened up now, Don, turning into what looks like to be a good game.
Oh, well, rainbows are pretty, just like happy dogs and unicorns. As Imez, nice double on the Pretty Boy or Rainbow or whatever Vlado drops a couple of pre-fires into checkers. Is there someone there? No, there's not. So he's just being very cautious as Motion sitting down the bottom of the stairs. You can hear a lot of fire coming up the street from Silver though, as Motion is still at the bottom of those stairs, just waiting, hearing the fire coming in from there, though, as the Archaic boys do only have 3. There goes Motion, he's getting tagged. There he goes down. Second rate, though, he's got his boy in his back. And the Sensuki, or Jordan, has got the silver finally for the Battle of the Scopes there, evening it up a little bit as second rate from the bottom. There he goes, Vlado's gone down. The bad bomb plant, I think a little for him. Sammy's looking around in the A building, trying to find where that fire came from. He can't exactly find it, his MS. Also up there with him is, I mean, these boys have got a lot of work to do. They've got to cross the street for one, and the scope's going to be looking down the street. Second rate's down the bottom of that building as well, as I have a feeling that that Sammy has a bit of a guess where he is, so he's going to look down the stairs, going out the back here, going to turn left, not see anybody. He's going to try and cross the street as fast as he can. Emez is supposed to give him cover as the fire will come out from Cafe. There it goes. Sensuki's firing at him, doesn't get a tag though. It's going to be Sammy crossing again. Emez gets taken down by second rate over the other side though by the broken house. As now it's all up to Sammy, who's got the bomb down the. There's an explosion by him. That's not a frag-nade. It is, however, the cause of his death as the Sensuki gets in for the bomb.
Explosives diffused.
They're not planting at all. They're diffusing as Sammy. Big game for him. He's 0-7, says, as the teams go 3-4 on the Ozgame score.
I've got to give a big shout out to Sensuki because Sensuki played extremely smart there in the calf. I thought he was going to die, but he really just rectified absolutely everything. Silver opening it up with a shot across the map on Miller as Mott's destroyed there by Sammy. We've got the big hash, or should I say the Sensuke, moving it to the front of B, doing a bit of a vert nade onto the bomb. Silver there still at the back of the street with that scope, trying to get an optic shot across the map as Imez poking his swollen lights. You can tell these guys have strode this map quite hard. And Gold destroying Rain in B. And a quick round there, Vlado destroyed the big Sensuki, and Silver smashed it across the map on the last Archaic player. So it's 4-4. It's all even up here, Don. It's tip for tap all over the shop.
Don't forget that Sammy got a kill. He got a maiden. He's got his maiden.
Sammy got a kill. 117. He's on 11 points there, Don.
Three smokes in the middle of the road. One from the Archaic boys, 2 from the Quadplay boys, as they all seem to be moving around here as Rainbow does a little bit of a rush, takes down Inez, and then rushes to back a little bit as well. The second rate has also got down the motion. I'm not sure he was supposed to do that, but nevertheless, a kill is a kill in his opinion. Anyway, as Miller takes down the Semi over by the A side, as they do their fighting for the top of A. Sensuki, sorry, with the gold as he's trying to cross the street. The Vlado now looking down the B stairs, trying to find out where these boys are and where they're going to poke them from, as he's waiting for a little bit of support from Silver as he baits himself in the checkers building a little bit there, waiting for any of these guys to poke. Miller's back A. He's not going to poke. Second rate's in ideal position as well. Sensuki's the only one doing a little bit of fire as Vlado is in a less than opportune spot here at the moment. Silver moves into the bottom of Bike, moving to the back of A. Miller's forced there, and he's going to fix him up well and truly as Miller now moves into Bike or bottom light, whatever you like to call it. He's making his way across the street. He did hear the tickle on the blob as the Vlado does expect him to come and rush him somewhat, as Sensuki did get the kill from way down the other end of the map, so that'll put them in 4-5 on the Ozgame scoreboard. The round lead is still in the Archaic boys' side, which doesn't bode well for Quadplay at this point in time.
Yes, but we're seeing Sammy get a couple of kills here, so anything really can happen if he's actually tagged. He gets tagged every round at the start of the round, and Jordan, or is it Sensuki, or is it Hash Fun Out at the end of this scrim, has just taken down Imez, and he is gone, so I should have said war there. We've got the Sensuki getting a tag heavily across the map on Gold. Gold realises he's getting shot and he's running away. Silver there with the scope in B for Quadplay, and Vlado getting a heavily tagged at the front of Calf there. Can he get the kill? No, he's running away. He's Bing, and Big Rain has just run in there and absolutely hammered Vlado. So it's Silver and Gold, the last bastions of hope here for Quadplay, trying to remain tip for tap with Archaic as they try to make a break here. And Sensuki there absolutely destroyed Gold, as Silver absolutely destroyed Rain out the back of the cafe sort of steps area. But he's been picked up by second rate, who is proving first rate in this game, sorry, with 9-4 on his own scoreboard. So 4-6. We see Archaic making a bit of a break here, Don.
Yeah, I was actually, apologies to Silver, I was actually watching the I know I saw his kill from the wrong side, but I still saw it nonetheless. McGuinness already has a frag, early kill on the rainbows. They do cross the road, and here comes Sammy though. He's at the back of A. He's about to find a frag. Is he? No, he's jumped behind the wall. Poor Sammy couldn't take down the motion. Makes himself very visible. Pushes up to the top of A. Knows Miller goes there. He's dropped him already. Moves into the cafe. Has a couple of fires. He couldn't take him down as there's two players left on the arcade team. Both are down the bottom of Sammy. Sammy's going to push out. No, he's not. He can hear someone down the bottom of the floor. He's in comms. He's gone down. It'll be Emez taking down the fire player, which is motion on the arcade team. That'll bring it back to a 1-round lead for the arcade boys on this OzGamer scoreboard here, says.
I'm not going to lie, I got a tingle when they got that round. I got a big tingle when Sammy got a kill. So the quad play, the guys really pulling it back to an extent. We've got smokes on the roof, we've got smokes all over the shop. We do have Rain rushing to B there. Vlad's going to meet him first off and absolutely destroyed. Rain's going to back in there, a bit scared. He's going to eat a bit of watermelon while he waits for the rest of the quad play boys to come in there. But are they going A or are they going B? It looks like they are pushing a bit of an A. Imez moving there into the bike shop as we get a bit of fire there on Miller. Miller heavily tagged. Mott destroys Imez, so good bit of teamwork there by the quad play. The arcade boys. Looks like they are stacked on the B side, and Miller's still there bottom A, so they've got quite good positions. Sammy's of course above him, creating an absolute nuisance, hoping to get a kill and clap his hands. So we've still got second rate there, back A with Miller. So they're working the A side, and it looks like the quad play boys a bit undecisive of what they're doing today. Silver destroys the Jordan. Keep calling him. I don't even know his name was Jordan in this game, but there we go. I found it out. Sensuki destroyed. We've got second rate there, still back A. The Mott man proning. It's a very static. It's like World War I with advanced weaponry. We're waiting to see the missiles and whatnot fire out, but no, this is sort of a half-war sort of game, so it's a very static environment. Probably is what I'm trying to emphasise at this point. Both teams trying very hard, and quad play looks like they are working B. We've got the bomb going down there by Gold. He's running back. He realises Archaic likes the late nade. Silver takes down second rate. Rain replies on Silver, so the scope is gone, and Miller has taken down Sammy, the A bandit. So it's now Gold to go against Miller. It's a 1v1 situation. Miller has got his nade primed. Gold's planting. It looks like it's going to be a bit of GG there for Gold. So he was pronated by Miller by the back of B there. So it's 5-7 on the OzGamer scoreboard as the quad play boys switch to defence and Archaic switches to attack, Don. So it was a good half there.
No, it's not actually a good half.
It's not even a good half because it's M-15. I meant to say that. Continue.
I've been burnt by it once before. Big shout out to Kingston and Amps and all the rest of the hot admins who keep us on our toes a little bit here as we've got the 13th round under players for Vlado pushing in. He's already taken a little bit of fire now, pushes it onto the bomb site and runs back into checkers once again as there's two players left on the arcade team. How on earth did this happen? You'll find out shortly as I just missed half of the action here as second rate. Lots of fire through the window. He's gone to ground and looking at the other window, gets taken down by Vlado. Vlado's about to run in and save the shot today. There's a lot of fire through that broken wall. Here it comes. Imez has taken the final frag on the Sensuki there as he pulled back around. So there's still one round in it. It's a bit of tit for tat. That one round is going to be their undoing, I think, this is because they've had that one round disappointing failure the whole game, and every time they make up a round, they seem to get switched and devastated the very next round after that.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I don't even know if quad plays better at attack or defense. To be honest with you, maybe attack or defense. I guess we're going to find out when the halves do change. My bad. Mott taking down the Vlado, who tried to go for the plant, I think, or maybe he was in A. I'm not really sure. Silver's taken down the big Sensuki, and so it's scope on scope, and the scope on the Archaic side is gone. Imez heavily tagged here. We've got Imez running away. He's doing a B. He's doing a B, as they do say in Hon. Big shout out to Hon there, and Gold there with the B. With the bomb going towards B, and he's going to plant very tentatively. Miller's poking around here. Does he have the phantom nade? Second rate's trying to bang and sort of complement for it. Gold heavily tagged. To an extent, he's running away, so quad play here with the bomb down in a very solid position. Mott in the middle of the road. We've got Silver there with the scope in B. We've got Imez taking down Miller, so it's a 2v3 sort of situation. The Arcade boys trying to get a defuse on this bomb. Second rate in the corner, hopefully trying to get a tag on someone. Mott heavily tagged. Mott's gone. Mott is absolutely gone, but so is Silver on the other side. So it's second rate he's managed to get his way in B, but Quadplay very expertly sort of adapting to that, and Imez has gone around the flank to bottom bike to see that bomb and gold there in the bottom of Hotel. So Imez is the one who's picked up second rate, trying to defuse that bomb and sort of save the world. But no, in this game, you know, anything can really happen. So it's 7-7 on the OzGamer scoreboard, and Archaic a bit angry that they couldn't make that break there, Don.
Yeah, that's right. As we are on the map of Crossfire, you're listening to John Mann. We're listening to watching the Quadplay and Archaic boys. Imez has already taken down the Sensuki, rushing across the road. The smoke was in the right place, and he's paid the ultimate price for that, as the Archaic boys now have to do this with 4 players on their team. As you can see, Rainbow down the bottom of the A. He's looking over towards where Motion is. Motion's already taken one down. He's over by the B stairs here, looking up and into this checkered room, but can't see anyone over yet. The second rate though, he does have one. He's got the Imez trying to run the back A. He won't try to do that against Sammy. He's in the top of A, and I don't think he knows that there's someone on the bottom of A. Maybe he does, because he didn't push it so hard there. Sammy does the fire from the top of A, gets ganked from behind. There's your Honto. As Silver as well, both the ones left. Who will earn the goal? They do have the scope and the bomb in their hands, so they do have a little bit of an advantage. As Silver's desperately looking for the people at A, trying to see if any of them are going to poke. Rainbow, though, heavily tagged, getting tagged. Miller, though, saved him. Gold's gone down. Silver now the last one left. He's looking into Cafe, desperately trying to find the person at A once again. Tagged through the wall. Tagged for Miller again, as Miller's pushed up a little bit towards the wall there in front of Cafe, and that will be the half, Sis, if you'd like.
Oh, it's the half now.
If you'd like to run through some of the scores.
Well, the scores on Archaic, we've got, Sensuki there, 11, Miller, 11, second rate, 11, Rain on 8, and Mott on 7, and quite a different story on Quadplay here. Quadplay, Imez, 19, Silver, 15, Gold, 8, Vlado, 7, and Sammy on 6, and of course Don Mega and Big C's in the shoutcaster with no kills, but that's all good. We don't even care, because it is the half, and I got the half right, and that's the main point. Just to reinforce what the score is on the OzGamer scoreboard, because it's soon to get very important. It's 7-8, and we can to the Quadplay guys, and we can sort of see that Sensuki is not going to ready up. Looks like he may be stratting, or is he AFK? I'm not really sure. But one thing's for certain, Archaic needs to pull the weight here on attack. They need to do something to absolutely blitz Quadplay, and if they've got a good strat there for the attack, then they'll be fine. But otherwise, it's going to get very difficult, and there's going to be a lot of complications. Maybe some e-fights over the server. That would be interesting. Don, what do you really think is going to sort of see to happen this half?
Well, it is, Archaic still have that 1 round lead, and of course it is a slightly attacking bias.
Sorry, I meant the Archaic.
I know you did, mate. It's okay. We all forgive you. Well, at least I do anyway. As we're just waiting for Sensuki, who of course has admin duties all through this. It must be hard for Sensuki. I really feel for him, because he has admin duties as well as stratting with his team, beating the scope and everything else that he has to do. So he does have a lot on his plate at the moment. He's back now as no, he's not. He's absolutely not back. He is completely 100% gone. So we get Motion doing a little bit of a timeout for us to run this ready up and make sure that as we do see that the Quadplay boys, if they do lose this, they'll be 2 down. The Archaic boys have already won a game. So there is a little bit more pressure on the Quadplay boys than there is the Archaic boys. The Archaic boys are going to be together on that corner, so maybe it's that sense of camaraderie, that sense of unity that gets them together teams. Who knows? Maybe because they know how to play together. They've played together for a while now, so they know what each person's going to do. Maybe they don't have to strat. Maybe they're in CGI and they don't have to strat.
Well, there's a lot of ifs there in that sentence, Don. I think I recorded about 14 or 15, but as I said, Archaic was probably deemed the favourite for this game. They've got a lot more known players, I guess I could say, but Quadplay is really surprising me indeed this game, and playing extremely well with a couple of carries though, but nevertheless the whole team's pulling their weight. So as I said, as I didn't say, but now Archaic's on attack, so a good mistake there by the Sears. We've got Vlado to create a bit of trouble there. Gold heavily tagged. We've got Sensuki there trying to sort of pick away through the smoke as Silver get the opposite scope, I should say, getting the nades off around the restaurant. So he's sitting there heavily tagged on Sammy. Sammy's just the tag king at this point. Vlado taking down second rate. So Vlado is very annoying because he's in B, and that's going to be a thorn in their side if they want to create a rose in this round. So Vlado's still there, following Rain, and Rain's just been absolutely flanked and outplayed by Vlado, I've got to say. So second rate Rain are down on the Archaic team. We've got Gold there sitting in the cafe. Miller, of course, and Mott and Sensuki all around bikes. If someone chucked a nade in there, it would probably end up something like a nade going off. So Sammy's taken down Sensuki, Miller taking down Sammy. So it's now Miller, Mott going up against Imez, Vlado and Gold. So we've got Imez back A getting a heavy tag on. Looks like it needs to be Miller, but Miller's a bit scared. He's gone for a run. Mott's run too far and he's run into Vlado, and Imez has absolutely destroyed Miller. So 8-8 on the Oz Gamer score, but it doesn't look like the Archaic boys know what they're doing as far as counting a solid quad play defense there, Don.
Yeah, they did get a bit bogged down in that lighter area. They really need one person, which is the Rainbow is the only person who doesn't even have a weapon that's capable of doing the rushing, but nevertheless takes down Vlado as Vlado tries to run in. Silver's already got a kill, however, as well as the second rate's also gone down. You can hear the scopes there firing away up the street. Now they are a little bit bogged down because Motion does have to cross this street, and he's got to hook up with the rest of his team as the main man, the scope, Sensuki is across the road. He's looking for this alternate scope, this enemy scope, the spy versus spy situation that they do seem to have going on here. As Ron and Cav has a little bit of look. He's now in the middle of the road, walking down with his head held high. He's looking at the smoke and decides now is the time that I have to do something. Looks like in a hurry. Rainbow tag. They have missed the flank going down. No, they haven't. Gold is finally getting through the wall, as I think he was doing a couple of shots there. The motion's gone down. Imez is the one bottom A. He's taken the Rainbow down, as Rainbow was the only one to cross the road. So it'll be interesting how they counter this defense is, because they are not doing so well at the moment. 2 rounds down for them.
Yeah, well, they can't drop the ball at this point. They've got to really get decisive, and they've got to, it's like, I have a cramp in my foot. They've really got to get onto the right bomb site at the right time. So Sensuki's absolutely nice with an Imez and a bomb, and the car just missed by Rain, but Rain's been destroyed by an opposing player, and Gold himself taken down. So the Archaic boys were going B there, we're going A. They're all over the shop, and the shop itself is all over the bigger shop, the shopping centre. So basically everything's all over the place for the Archaic boys at this point, if you do understand the analogy I'm trying to get at. But Miller has evened it up a little bit, and they are actually winning this round to an extent, but Miller and second rate heavily tagged, so they need to get onto A. They've rotated nicely on A. Second rate, they're covering the flank on the bikes, and we've got Sensuki 999 bottom A, so it is really a 2v2 situation. Vlado heavily tagged. Vlado's gone down by second rate back A, and it's now Gold, who is sort of relatively near spawn near that bin, just out the back of the cafe, and he's getting nice shot on Miller there. So Miller poked a little bit too far, and Gold produced the goods on that one. So it's now second rate realizes that he is the one to clutch this one, and Gold obviously probably not realizing that Sensuki is 999. And so he's probably going to be a bit wounded by that morale. You can see he's having a look around, trying to find him. He's looking at his own spawn. He's running over to the restaurant area, having a quick little poke around A, trying to find second rate. He's probably scared. He's probably shaking a little bit. But he's holding it together quite nicely. He's thinking very methodically. Second rate above him, obviously, he's going to do the old drop bear and drop down and end his life. Probably pop his ulti at the same time. So Gold's on there on the bomb, diffusing. He's a quarter way through. Second rate's having a poke, and second rate just basically ended his life with a flick of the switch. So Gold has gone down. Break and a Kit Kat for you, my friend, but you are definitely back this round, as I'm expecting another timeout to be called because Sensuki's gone. It's 9-9 and that's going to scoreboard.
Yeah, we haven't called the timeout quick enough if you are on the console. We do have to play this round. Unfortunate for them, as Rainbow has got across the road. There was an early nade off that did try to save them as well, but Vlado has taken him down, so now it's Miller, second rate in Motion, that'll have to do all the work. Second rate, though, takes down the Vlado, as Motion is also on the B side. This is what we like to see, a strong B, as we do that alternate push, as Miller's pushing right down the road. He's in the center of the road, looking around. He wants Gold, he wants Sammy, pushing into the cafe. He'll find one. Gold, though, waiting for him in the reply. So Gold has dropped him like a stick of butter, though. The second-rate man looking down towards the cafe. He wants a poke on the Gold man. He gets one in the head. Can't take him down, though. Decides, screw this. I'm jumping across the road. They do know that Sammy has gone to A every single time, so they will be looking for Sammy over at A. Yes, look, they're looking over at A. Sammy now back A, looking towards Bike. He is ready to pounce as second-rate and is the only one left for his team. So it's going to be a little bit difficult for him. He's decided to pull an A. I do believe he's got someone back. He will have to deal with Sammy. He does. Sammy couldn't pull off the goods. He's reloading now. He's got to get to back A and plant it before Gold gets there. Gold doing a very, very heavy rush. No, it was a fake. Gold bellying on the floor, having a little bit of a look around. Second-rate knows he's there, though. Gold very, very ready and drops him before second-rate can do any real damage. Welcome back to Sensuki, who seems to be coming and going every single day. So whatever ISP he is with, I do not want to be a part of it at all, sis.
Yeah, it's 9-10 on the Gamer scoreboard in favour of Quadplay. This game, this war is absolutely amazing. Really good teamwork, really good skills, and really quite amazing demonstration of abilities being demonstrated, I could say, in this game. So Sensuki's taken down Gold. The quad plays have lost Vlado and Gold. So Archaic now with a good plant. They've done really well. They've got that bomb down. Sensuki looks like he's trying to fix his internet. Imed and Silver respectively taking down Miller and Mott. So they're moving in onto the B bomb site. This is a nice strong push. Silver's into the B bomb site. We've got Imed at the middle of the car. He's picked off by Sensuki. He's decided to come back second race down, and Silver starts big Danny, the man who deemed to not get a kill, has taken down Rain. He's trying to get a defuse on the bomb. He's got an M16. He's got every gun in his hands, but what he doesn't have is a scope, and that's what he needed to take out second-rate. He was sitting in the spawn house. So it's 10-10 on the Gamer scoreboard. I'm shaking because I can feel that they're shaking, Dom.
Yeah, that's right, we are playing MR15, so it could go on hypothetically for a while, says if no team pulls ahead and gets a 15 first, but we do have Motion and the Rain over by the B side in the checkers right now. They've locked it down and pushed in very, very methodically there, so second-rate can get over there as well. Sensuki with a nice nade onto Gold. It was in front of the cafe, if I am not mistaken. There, Vlado's sitting. Miller, though, heavily tagged. He's got to do something. He's in a firing up through A. Vlado now with a nice vertical nade. Miller just taking a little bit of a seat, a little bit of a sit down. Vlado nades second-rate with the vertical nade as Vlado also goes down. So it's Silver and Emez that have to do something now as Silver by the scope, having a bit of fire through the wall. Can't make anything happen of it. Miller, though, pushes him as Rainbow takes down the MS down the bottom of A as well. So that will be the round that puts them back in front. Says all they needed was their friend Sensuki to come back.
All they needed was the Jordan/Hash/Sensuki connection. And he's back, and he's absolutely raring. Free firing across the road. We've got Rain there trying to get in. Mott, of course, also trying to get in. And running in from the Quadplay boys is Vlado. Vlado likes to get in very quickly. He's taken down Mott, but second-rate. Good cover there across the road. Has taken him down. We've got Sammy there taking down Miller. And in Cafe, Gold's in his normal position. So 3v4 situation. Silver taken down Rain. So Archaic now losing the players this round. We've got Sensuki in second-rate, and these boys, Sensuki's gone away. He's basically, his internet connection's gone all off the place, so it's more like half a player, but when he comes back he's really raring. So second-rate, a bit upset that his friend's gone, so he's not having the sleepover with his friend. It's sort of a solo sleepover. He's cancelled the pizza, he's cancelled the chocolate, he's got the bomb, and he's going to need to plant there and save basically everyone's life and sort of reschedule that event. So he's still sitting there in the B side with the checkers. He's being watched by Silver, he's being watched by Imez, he's being watched by Gold, and I think if Sammy was smart, he'd watch him as well. And Sammy's actually watching completely the wrong direction, but getting around the flank is going to be a necessity for him. So as the calls come out over the server, what's wrong with his internet? No idea. Lol, sticky keys. So it seems like the menacing sticky keys is the fault this time. And second-rate's not even moving. I don't even know if he's there. He's basically just sort of a bit upset that there's 15 seconds and he's got one player against 4 CGI players on the other team. I don't even know if he's going to move, Don. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. And interesting strategy. Yeah.
If he goes out and dies, then that'll be the end of it. But he was just trying to keep his KDR up and just wait until some comes back, which of course he's not. So they've used their timeout, which is what Archaic is saying. There's only one timeout that they get, and they've already used it when Jordan like that the first time he was forced back. They're not back in time to catch this round. So it's 11-all on the Ozgamer scoreboard. Archaic has had some internet dramas with the two cans and the stream method of connecting to the internet, which isn't of course ideal. Nevertheless, those 3 players that they do have, 2 players now, but they're down at the top of a second-rate mode, which is second-rate's already trying to even up the scores, taking down the Vlado, which will help Motion a little bit because Vlado likes to push the B side, but nevertheless, Motion towards the A, gets the silver. That was the scope. That's going to be very beneficial for them when second-rate tries to madly dash across the road to plant the bomb, or is he going to go A? We don't know, but there's 2 in A that he will have to deal with. Sammy's taken down the Motion now with the Deagle as he must be very confident in his abilities if he's going to whip out the Deagle and get a kill. MS is taking down the second-rate as well, so hopefully Sensuki can last the whole round. We do have a problem where the server is stuffing up a little bit where all the things are 999, even if your ping is not 999, it's coming out with 999, so they don't actually know when Sensuki is out and when Sensuki might be a little bit beneficial for Archaic.
Yeah, so basically everyone's in the same boat, but some people, of course, have a bigger paddle, is probably an analogy that I can make here. So Archaic pushing into B nicely, and that's what they need to do. That's what I like to see. And a massive shot by Sensuki on a Vlado, who tried to dash in the doors. Blood all over the wall. He's got blood on yet. Yes, it is probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Silver there with the scope at the restaurant, trying to reply on Sensuki, but he's having a bit of trouble. MS has successfully taken down Miller. And Miller a bit disappointed with that one, as he's globaling the server with the WT and of course the F. Imez back A, getting a bit quiet. He's running around, second rate taking down Sammy. Imez is going to get a kill. Is he going to get Sensuki? Sensuki's playing smart. He's gone to ground and he's bellying all the way back to B. So Archaic relatively has B completely locked down. It is Silver and Imez. Imez heavily tagged himself, but he's gone for a run. And, Silver tried to poke a little bit too much and was destroyed by the hash Sensuki. And Imez has destroyed Sensuki, and Imez at top A, probably one of the worst positions you could probably be to try and tackle B, because if you try and get out the front, you're dead. If you try and get out the back, you're dead. Down the bottom, you're dead. We've got second rate watching it. We've got Mott watching back A, and Rain, got to stop calling him that. Rain tagging him in top A, so Imez is basically sort of throwing everything he's got in the cutlery drawer at this one, trying to get out of bottom A. He's running out, he's running across the street, he's heavily tagged, and the range just put him out of his misery and said, look mate, just have a break, okay? There's a new round next round. So it's 12-12 on the Ozgamer scoreboard. This war is really getting to the grips of what makes CGI players dumb, because none of these teams really want to drop the ball. They're playing very smart.
Yeah, that's right. Normally this round so we continue on to the 15, or even the overtime of the 15, which will be interesting, because that's over 30 rounds. So it's going to be interesting when the players start to get a bit tired. Nevertheless, he's already got the shot onto whoever was in the calf. Sammy though rushing the top A like he always does, and turns around and picks up the Miller as well. So that'll be very beneficial for him. Second rate Motion and Rainbow or Rainbow Joy or whatever he likes to call himself these days is sitting over at the A side or the B side, as Vlado very hilariously complains about his lagging out. As second rate goes for a little bit of plenty. Sammy tries to rush up, can't do it. Motion takes him down. Rainbow takes down the gold as he tries to do something as well. As we get a little
explosives planted
to the left, it's got to be distracting for everybody and then others. As the Motion laying down Silver now, the last one. He's got the scope and he's looking around the corner, seeing who he can poke. As nobody's silly enough to poke him. Rainbow's just sitting there, just in front of him, behind the wall. As he just picks him up for the quick kill. That'll put the Arcade boys in front once again in front. As we're heading into like the 26th round, I think. So.
It's hard not to call him Rainbow, isn't it? Rainbow Boy and Rainbow G, and God, I don't even know what it is. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, but it really is keeping me interested. He's moving into B at this point, and Silver himself heavily tagged. I'm running for Vlado to do the old dash and run in there, but he's not. And Gold, God, Nelly, I don't even know how he survived that, mate. He went to ground in CAF and survived that. Mott really watching him, so as soon as he comes back, Mott's going to absolutely drill him across the map. So no one's actually died on either team. I don't know whether that's upsetting or just nice. It is a video game. Only in video games people do die in video games. Sammy destroyed Mott at the back of A while he was trying to pick it up on gold there. So, and Miller's sort of evened it up on Sammy. So we've still got MS there around that corner. Miller destroyed gold. Silver sitting in the bins. Interesting spot for a scope, but I guess you are sort of to some extent watching the flank, and the smoke's all up on B. Miller's destroyed Silver and Vlado and MS as well by Miller himself. So it's 14-12. This is the first real break this late game we've seen by the Archaic boys. Are they going to make a dash to the finish line now? I can probably say that, Doc.
Well, yeah, you can say that.
It's close.
They are playing a lot harder because they're worried about Sensuki lagging out again, so they are playing a lot harder. Miller's actually rushing Cafe right now, which wouldn't usually happen for him. Nevertheless, Imez has taken him down as Rainbow Joy or Rainbow, whatever. Vlado's gone down to him. Whoever the hell he is, he's killed somebody and made him dead. As the bottom of the bus is firing over towards the bottom of A, can't pick up anyone. He's now looking at a wall. Of course, Sammy over by the bottom of A, where he usually is. Gold in the cafe as well, firing over through the wall, trying to prevent this plan from happening. Inez, of course, would save his nade just in case it's also firing up through the wall as well. So somebody is going to plant, and they are probably going to die. There it goes. Second mate going to the plant. None of the nades come over the top though. The Silver V combo has made some ready. As the Archaic boys now have to do it with 3 players. Can they do this, or are the fellas going to pull another round back? Every flag is exclusive. Rainbow Joy gets one. Rainbow Joy gets down to gold. Gold now firing with the D. Sammy's firing. He does like to do it, I do believe.
Explosives planted.
Second rate's gone down. Motion's gone down to Silver, as well as Silver's done a nice push as Sammy will get the defuse. He needs the points. God help him. As that'll push it to 13-14 on the OzGamer scoreboard, as the Archaic boys are still 1 round ahead, but it won't help them unless they can keep that lead, Sis. I mean, they really need to pull away or win, otherwise we're going into overtime, and Sensuki will probably lag out again.
I've got to do a shout out to Silver because he's probably one of the best team playing scopes I have ever seen in a game. He really is just covering everything and providing great support for his team. Vlado's finally got into B this time. He's behind the counter and he's going to meet Second Rate. Second Rate's going to meet him and vice versa, but it's not a mutual relationship because Second Rate's decided to put him in a grave early behind the B counter, and Miller running their back A, heavily tagged, but he's gotten a kill on Imez. The Archaic boys stretching away. Silver's behind the bomb. Gold's evened it up nicely on Sensuki, but Miller's evened it up nicely, vice versa on the scope for Silver. So it's Gold and Sammy. We've got Gold there in Cafe. He realises there's one top A. Would it be Sammy? Of course it'd be Sammy top A. I mean, come on, what a stupid question. Sammy's gone down. It's now Gold. The Archaic boys now realise this is where he is. Let's pincer him. And then really it's sort of like a tri-pincer, if that makes any sense. And Second Rate's to put him out of his misery in CAF. So it's 15-13 on the OzGamer scoreboard. Archaic, it's match point here, Dom.
Yes, it is, as the Archaic boys are on the 15. Of course, they are going to have to do something very extra special, and that extra special thing means running up there from spawn. Second Rate and Rainbow getting across the street nice and early. There's already a man down on both teams, Miller and Sammy, respectively, as the A rushers do seem to meet to their deaths on the A side. Second Rate and Rainbow are over on the B side, though. Checkers Silver doing a couple of nice shots through the wall at whatever pixel he sees, he will shoot at and make dead, as Sensuki seems to be just covering this cafe, because the cafe is causing all kinds of dramas right now, shooting through the wall, making everybody tag like Second Rate here as he comes in, narrowly misses, getting naded as Motion takes down the gold. That'll be beneficial for them, as the every player counts here. Vlado firing through the stairs. They've got a lot of work to do now. Silver, Emez, Vlado have to take down 4 players who are very ingrained in where they are, as Rainbow sees the flash, turns away. It's just a smoke as he fires towards the door. Motion gets Vlado, Motion gets him as Vlado goes down as well, as there's only 1 player left. It is the Silver. GG's come out. That was so immensely close. Shout out to Silver and MS. 27-24, Gold on 16. 16 also to Vlado and Sammy, bottoming his team before I could even see the other team. I'm not sure who topped it, but no doubt It's somebody special.
Are you waiting for me to talk there, Don, or is that a question?
That's his name was Says. My name is the Big Don Mega. You are watching the Gamestah coverage of the Cybergamer Invite, League, sponsored by the Kingston boys, as they put up about $3.5 grand worth of cash and prizes, or they at least the prizes anyway. I think the cash was put up by the teams. Nevertheless, I would like to do a big shout out to OzGamers, our sponsors, and the guys that keep us in this business for reals. As we also like to do a big shout out to our website, Gamestah.com. Go there, press the big red button. My name is Don Mega. This was Says. Thank you and good night, everybody.
Bye.
Well done.
Well bloody done. And should